Hello everyone. Welcome to our first webinar for a cause titled Three C's for a More Successful You. This is webinar for a cause for orientation operations of the leg of the son of our classmate Agnes Santos. And I hope I'm very sorry we were late because of some circumstances. But here we are now, right now. We're going to have this webinar, the what you call this one, the proceeds of this particular webinar for a cause. Uh, will be used for the operations, no, operations of the son of our classmate in Maayong Tubig, Dawi Negros Oriental, Miss Agnes Santos, Agnes Tubio Santos. And as you can see on the picture, his son's lying in the bed, and I guess there are two broken bones. And I pray for his fast recovery. And now let's start our webinar. And I hope for our subscribers out there, we ask, I hope you can learn something today. And I can give you the, what you call it one, the Gcash number of Agnes Santos later on. Um, Okay, let's start with our webinar. So, thank you very much, dear subscribers. It's been a long time that when we started Sir Parts Online, we were able to conduct many webinars online. And we stopped doing it because there are no people watching our webinars. And I guess that's because we have few subscribers on that particular time. But right now, we're already 1,600 plus strong subscribers of Surparts Online. So I'm knocking on your hearts to help my friend um, on the operations. And with that, this is our first webinar for a cause, and we are going to do this from now on to conduct a webinar for a cause here in YouTube, Sir Parts Online channel. And our first webinar is titled Three C's for a More Successful You. This is my favorite topic, no? Because of this, um, I was able to develop, I was able to improve because of these three C's. So please do not forget to watch, share, subscribe, and share this to your families and friends because our uh, income for this one will be used to help uh, our beneficiary for this webinar for a cause. And let's start. And I also pray, no? I pray for the fast recovery. And let's start with our presentation. So I'm gonna share. I'm gonna show my face. Gonna, yeah, gonna reveal my face. So welcome. Thank you very much for coming. And let's start with my presentation. Okay, so this one, no, our presentation titled for our webinar Three C's for a more successful you. My question, I have a question. Are you successful? Are you really successful? Most of the people I talk about when I share this particular topic to them is that they're not successful according to them, and I disagree. Why I disagree? It's because all of us, if you're breathing right now, you experience success. You really experience success. I want you to close your eyes and try to imagine what was the last award you get during your elementary, your high school, or maybe in your games, whatever you do, you were successful. And for today's webinar, you are going to learn the three C's in order for you to become successful. So let's start. And this is our goal for this webinar. Our goal is awareness of the three C's. So our goal is for you, our viewers, our subscribers, you will be aware of the three C's in order for you to become more successful. And another goal is raise money for the operations of the son of my classmate Agnes Santos. So that's our two goals for today. And okay, let's start. Okay, what is the first C? This is the first C, guys. This is called competence. Competence is the ability to do something successfully. And you, you, I'm talking to you. You become competent. All of us become competent on a certain thing. But the competence that I'm going to told you is that uh what is this? You develop this one, could be formal or non-formal. And for formal, you study in elementary, high school, then in college. And for non-formal, that is attending seminars. You have to go to TESDA, attending workshops, watching YouTube videos. That is non-formal education. So my question is, which among the two is more important, non-formal or the formal education? So for developing competence, you only need 10,000 hours. If you do that in 10,000 hours, you will become great on that particular field. Let's say, for example, if you practice cooking for 10,000 hours, you will become a great cook. If you practice driving for 10,000 hours, you will become a great driver. If you practice dancing for 10,000 hours, you will become a great dancer. Same as singer, acting, programmer, etc. So you need to have 10,000 hours. You do it 10,000 hours. And I computed that it's around 3 to 4 years. So studying in college, if you do that daily, on that particular skill, you will really become competent. And if you are competent, if you belong to the top 3% of your field, then success is sure at your hand. By the way, in order for you to become competent on something, there's I've read this one. There's also a rule. You study for 27 hours on that particular uh, thing, you will know something and you can already have an income of that. And for me, I want to develop my speaking skills. And the only way to do that is this one. I have to make some uh, video live streaming. I have to practice the voice. the I have to practice. I have to make. It's okay to make many mistakes, because on the mistakes that you do, you will become great later on. So you will start. Every master starts as a beginner, no. So that's it. So in my case, last Friday, no, last Thursday, I was able to get the champion for the open fast typing competition, and that I practiced for 18 years right now. For 18 years, that is not continuous, no. There is some time that also our motivation is to beat uh, my student is the fastest typist among all. You have there Mr. Elvis Angelo Imia, and also we have what you call this one, Mr. Vidal Villarin, and that's why um, I always practice, no. I changed the keyboard layout. The keyboard layout for the keyboard, the normal is the QWERTY keyboard layout, and I changed to the Vora keyboard layout. At that time, I already get around 80 WPM, but I decide to change to the Vora keyboard layout in order for me to have an increased speed, and also my hands are not tired when using the Devora keyboard layout. So by practicing every day, I became competent in touch typing. I was able to type. I didn't develop. I didn't get that in my formal education. That's why my students and other students in JR Misushakan campus, they are very lucky that Ma'am Lagunero right now, our program chair, is requiring you to have the typing speed. And you know what? When you see progress in your typing speed, it can also affects your other subjects, no, and also other skills. All skills can be learned, and you have to do that from time to time, no. And if it's very easy for you to get this competence if you look for a coach, no, you look for a coach or a mentor for that particular skill. So because if you don't look for a coach, you will do that by your own. Like for example, for myself, especially in business. Now I'm still not yet competent in business because I failed many times, and right now uh, I'm still learning. I'm still adjusting, and that's it. Um, Time will come. I will become competent about business, and the reason why I had so many failures is that I don't have a coach and coach or a mentor for business. So I'm reading books. I'm listening to audios to some of my mentors, but they're still processing. I'm still not yet competent on that particular field. By the way, there are some levels for developing competence. We have the first step is the first level is called the unconscious incompetence. So unconscious incompetence means that you are not aware that you about that thing. Like for example, bicycle. You don't know about bicycle and you're not aware of it. That is unconscious incompetence. Then we have second level is called conscious incompetence. So you see now a bicycle, a person driving a bicycle, and you said, "Oh, that's a bicycle. So I want to learn about bicycle," but you don't know yet how to run the bicycle. So on that Third level is this called conscious competence. So conscious competence is that you're already aware and you can already drive the motor the vehicle, but at some point of time you will fall. That is conscious competence. And we have unconscious. This is what we are going to have is the unconscious competence, you don't need to think of that particular thing and you know already how to do that. Like, for example, walking, eating, what else? The habits that we do, no? We're not thinking how to do it. It's already automatic because we do that. So that's it, guys. So, um, by the way, this webinar, no? Uh, um, we will have this in other time, no? And why? Because seminar webinar for a cause. This is great. It's I hope I can do this. This is the first time that I was able to do this one webinar for a cause, and I hope we can help the our benefactor and also you know as our participants, my dear subscribers. I hope you can also develop, you can improve in our channel, Surparts Online. I hope Surparts Online will be your lifelong learning buddy. Okay, so that's competence. So what else in competence? Okay, so in competence, you need to know about, you have to believe that all of us are intelligent. Uh, in our dialect, there's no bugo, walay bugo, no? Walay bugo, walang bobo. So we have the so-called multiple intelligence theory by Howard Gardner, wherein there are lots of intelligence. We have the linguistic, if you're good at language. We have the so-called what's this? Visual learners. We have the music. We have the physical, no, sa strength, and lots more. Interpersonal, intrapersonal skills. You must learn this stuff. You have to determine what is your greatest strength in learning. Also, for learning styles, we have auditory, visual, and kinesthetic. What type of learner are you? Visual, auditory, or kinesthetic? It's really very important for you to know. Why? Because that could improve your learning. And I also recommend channel Jim Quick. In order for you to, Jim Quick is a brain coach. He has a lot of videos in it. You can learn from him too. Okay, what else? You must have the habit of learning, and you also have to develop computer literacy skills, internet skills, because that's very necessary right now, and also marketing skills. You have to develop that because speaking skills, writing skills, research skills. What else? You can learn all of this, but not at the same time, no? But not at the same time. So, okay, so let's now proceed to our next C. The second C is consciousness of money. So, you have to be conscious about money. Most of us would say money is the root of evil. I disagree. Um, why? Because money is just a tool. It depends upon the person who has the money. So if the person is bad and he has a lot of money, he will become more bad or badder, badder or baddest. And if the person is good and has a lot of money, he will uh, give this one to other people. We have to remember that money is just a tool. And in the Bible, uh, you have to there in the Malakay, you have to give 10% of your income. And I also read this in lots of Christian books that you have to give the tithing, no, the tithe to our Creator. And because that is called a steward, we are only steward here on earth. So, which would you prefer, guys? You have no money, or lots of money, or few money? I guess the answer would be it would be good that you have lots of money. Why? Because if you have lots of money, you can help a lot of people. But the bad thing is that we are already programmed, especially like me. We come from a family that is in the middle class. So, um, with that mindset, it's very difficult for us to become rich. Why? Because um our mindset, our programming is the same as with our parents and with our neighbors, no. And yeah, the good thing with that is there are plenty of books right now to learn about the different things in life. And for money, another thing for money is that, do you have a formula for savings? Very important that you know how to save your money. So the normal formula for saving would be income minus expenses, and the left would be the savings. But what if our expenses is higher compared to our income? The result would that be a negative, and you incur debt because of that. So, and most of us right now, we have to very careful. In YouTube, there are lots of advertisements about online pautang, and the interest is only 0.49 daily. So times 10, that after 10 days, that's only 4.9%. After 100 days, that's 49%. So that's not good. No, that's not good. So there are also good dips, there are bad dips. So guys, with that formula, income minus expenses equals savings. There is no chance that you could save money with that formula. So you can change the formula by simply having income minus the savings equals expenses. So you're going to get the savings first. So in my case, I have my savings aside from the GSIS, the Pag-ibig. In Pag-ibig, I opened an MP2, no? I joined the MP2, and with that, it will be deducted in my salary, so I could automatically save money, no, by doing that MP2. So MP2 programs, after 5 years, you can get the money with the dividends. Your money can earn money. So that is using, you're going to save money, and at the same time, there's an income. That is called investment. Investment. Another thing about money is that you must know about um, what you call this one. You must know, do not try to be controlled by money. You must be the one who will control the money. Do not let money be your master, no? Let your money be your servant. And right now, I hope we have to be conscious, no, that we can be rich. You can reach. You can be rich. How? Uh, I read a book when I joined the network marketing in USANA way back. When was that? 2000. I forgot the year. 2013. And I was able to read a book by Robert Kiyosaki, Rich Dad Poor Dad, and he was able to develop the four quadrants. We have the ESBI, E stands for employment, I for S for uh, S. What is S? Employment, employee, uh, small stores. E is B. The B is big business, and the I is investment. It's good to have the investment. So if you're an employee right now, what you will do is you look for another ways of income. So it's okay to have MSI. This is according to Bob Proctor. You must have MSI. MSI is multiple source of incomes. So you have to increase the income. So that you have multiple source of incomes, then you will have lots of money. And like the Pag-ibig, the MP2 program, what happens there is that that's called investment because it will earn an interest. No, last year the interest is 7% for the MP2 in Pag-ibig, and that's it. And another thing is um, we need to have. I'm not so good with it about insurance. I've read about it that insurance is very important because if there are accidents that would happen to to us, the insurance will pay. And I also read another book that you should not have the mindset of having that because God will provide everything. So you have to be very positive, no negative that will happen in your life. Because if you are going to uh, have that, that might happen. No? And okay, that's the consciousness of money. Let's say you're already competent, and then if you're not conscious about money, you're competent. Maybe you will have a less income. You still have a problem with money. Most of us have problems of money. And at the first time that I started YouTube, all that is in my mind is how to have money in YouTube, and it's very difficult. That mindset, especially if you're just starting out, it's really very difficult to have number of watch hours and the number of views, and also right now the income. I experienced that the income of my YouTube is around point something, no, point something. And right now we're already having the income of around 100, 100 plus in a month. And hopefully with our different programs right now, like this one, we could help a lot of people by simply sharing our live streams, and they will open it. And yeah, maybe we could be a tool, we could be a platform for helping other people, um, not just by sharing but also the income of this particular live stream, no. And that's possible, that could be possible. Like for example, if you have around, let's say, 1 trillion views for your channel, 1 trillion users, around 1 trillion, 1 billion, 1 trillion, 1 trillion users watch your videos. And YouTube is earning also for that. And we're also earning money out of it, no, if there are lots of views in your YouTube. And that's income. And hopefully this particular platform, the Sir Parts Online, can help our friends and other people that um, needs our services. um, the call itself the call itself for what you call this one, the call for what you call this one, the service that we do in Sir Parts Online, giving webinar for a cause. I guess this is what I've learned in the church today. You have to be selfless, and you have to help others. Purpose of helping others, and that's it. Consciousness of money, And let's proceed now to the last C, the third C, which is character. Character is, let's say, you already have the competence, you have the consciousness of money, but if you lack this letter C, this last C, which is character, it would be very difficult for you to improve. Why? Because character matters, integrity matters, attitude matters. Um, the good thing is this: you can change your character, and the the way to improve your character is you have to be honest with yourself. Yes, you have to be honest with yourself, and you try to ask other people about your behavior, your character, if that's good or not. Uh, Maybe you are frank. Um, is it good or not? Candor, candor, candid. You're a candid person, and the good thing is you can change. But what if you don't know? And that is why it's very important to look into the character of a person, because if you have a very intelligent person but has a bad character, that's bad for your business and bad to our world. Why? Because it would produce bad results to society and to the whole world. So there are, we call vices. Vices are, these are bad characters, no? And we also have virtues, which are good. You have to be honest. You have to be, um, what do you call that one? Resourceful. Um, my award, most industrious, helpful, talkative. Talkative is not, it's a vice, no? It's a vice. But those persons, if you see persons that are talkative, if you're talkative, you'll just adjust. You have to remember that in communication, listening is very important, and you must know how to listen. Okay, let's talk about the, let's say, for example, you want to know, you have to be good, no? If you want to become good, um, you have to focus on the positive side of a person. If you want to become happy, peaceful, just focus on the positive character of a person, not the negative. Because if you focus on the negative, what will happen to that is you will not be peaceful, and that is not good. And you have to remember, weak character can be changed. And you ask, you ask honestly to your friends, families, what they see on you, the positive and the negative, no, the negative and the positive characters that you have. You interview with some of your friends and try to assist, and believe that you can change, and you can change. So I guess that's all, guys. Thank you very much for watching. To wrap up for our to wrap up for our uh, three C's. We have the first C is competence, the second C is consciousness of money, and the last C is um, character. So thank you very much for watching. No, Thank you very much for watching. And I hope and pray, no, that our the son of our friend Agnes Santos will be okay, and we could also receive, no, receive some help, no, from our classmates in DMHS. I hope you will help our friend Agnes, our batchmate Agnes, and also I hope you will our kabarangay in Mayong Tubig, Dawi Negros Oriental. I hope you can also share to her. And I'm going to look at the uh, I'm going to look at the what do you call that one, the Gcash. I hope you learned something today, and please bear with me with please chat on the comment about what you've learned, and if you want to help our friend Agnes, going to I'm going to share to you her Gcash, no, Gcash number. Okay, so this is the Gcash number. Name Agnes Santos. Gcash. So you can see there the name Agnes Santos and Gcash 097736282124. So you can send directly for any help, no? Uh, Even though the amount is 1 peso or any amount, you can help all our subscribers, 1,600 subscribers. So maybe we could reach into 1,600 pesos, no, as our help. Uh, Thank you very much, guys. And that's the name, Agnes Santos, Gcash 097736282124. And just write in the comment about what you've learned in this webinar. And our goal is awareness, no? So you're already aware about the three C's. So thank you very much for watching. And I hope you can send help to my friend, to my classmate Agnes Santos. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Always remember, learning is lifetime, and I hope that there will be a full recovery for the son of my classmate. Thank you very much, and see you in our next webinar for a cause. Hopefully we could also have uh, this, no, tomorrow evening. Thank you, and God bless us all. Always remember, learning is lifetime. Bye, everyone. Thank you for watching.